celebrate good times. Come on. Let me come closer so I'll be sure you can hear me. Okay, great. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time and what part of the world you are joining us live. My name is Joe Tehile. I'm a successful real estate professional with G-Text Holdings, one of the leading developers of real estate in the world. We have properties and presence in US, UK, UAE, and over 20 locations in Nigeria. So I'm excited today to bring you day 5 of top international properties to invest in for Nigerians in diaspora. Yes, so I'm currently in Nigeria, right? And you may be like, why am I not focused on the 20 locations, over 20 locations of properties here in Nigeria for persons to buy? Yes, I actually sell that. I have services for that. However, for Nigerians in Nigeria, and for those who are aware of what's happening with the currency at the moment, we know that there is a steady decline in the valuation of our currency. And so for persons who, for example, got a rental property of 500 million last year and their rental income was, let's say for a year, was going to be 10 million naira. As of last year, that 10 million naira, when dollar was 1,000 to naira, the 10 million would have still been 10 million. But currently that dollar is around 1,600 to naira. Guess what? That 10 million naira will not be $10,000, right? Do you get the picture of what I'm saying? That 10 million naira right now, if you use 1.5, it will be around $7,000. Do you get the picture? So why not earn from international properties, maybe rental income or dividends, and then convert it to naira? You can use your profits, recurring profits that you get from your international investment to now secure profits here in Nigeria, so that over time, when the economy stabilizes, you understand, your investments in property would have appreciated and will be more tangible. By the way, I'm an advocate that Nigeria is going to get better, it's going to be great. It's not a prophecy. It is from research. First of all, PVC announced sometime 2021, 2022 in their reports that in the year 2050, that's 2050, Nigeria is going to be among the top 30 economies in the world, looking at its vast population and vast human resource, as well as vast resources. Do you get the picture? Great. So Nigeria is still going to stabilize in the long run. So, but currently that there's serious, consistent decline in naira, why not make profit with international properties, then take that profit to invest in Nigerian properties for the long run? Do you get the concept? So yeah, that's why I'm focused on international properties. Then secondly, I want you to know that I have a goal. First of all, financially, the goal is to provide $2 million worth of international real estate for my investors or my audience before the end of June. $2 million. That's 100 days from now. Do you get the picture? $2 million. And what I actually need is just to help four persons secure international property. So it's a goal for myself and my team right now. We are a team of 7. So that's the goal we are working on currently, to sell or provide $2 million worth of real estate to investors before the end of June. So you can assist us in that goal by telling your friends, referring your friends who can afford these international properties. Am I making sense? Fantastic. So there are 3 locations that I want to recommend, and I'm excited to tell you that in these 3 locations, we have properties there. The locations are focused in the US. So the first location is Georgia, the second location is Texas, while the third location is Birmingham, all in the US. And I am focused on those locations because of the developments around the axis, right? At the same time, because we have properties in each of these locations for you. Do you get the picture? We have properties in each of these locations for you. So I would only give you what I am sure of, which has been tested and trusted. There are many properties, even by international or by international developers and even citizens of America right there for you. But why buy from a Nigerian-owned development there? That is up to you to decide, right? We have a track record of 15 years in business to consistently deliver to our clients. I have a truckload list of happy investors who have bought with us. So I keep saying I will upload more videos on these international properties. So I'm committing myself that before the end of this week, let me not put too much pressure on myself, because after now I'll be entering one meeting. Next time I'll have to attend to a client, take a client to site. That's how my schedule is. But before the end of this week, yes, I will upload videos of testimonials. That's feedback from clients who have bought from us, and also more videos of these international properties. Does it make sense? Okay, great. So I'll be focusing on one location out of those three for today, but for specificity, the property in Texas is in Katy. They call it Katy. The spelling is Katy. Some persons call it Katy or Katy. They say the T is silent, so they call it Katy. Katy, Houston, Texas. That's where the first property is located. The second property is in Valdosta, Georgia. In Georgia, but Valdosta in Georgia. That's where the second property is located, while the third one is located in Birmingham City, USA. Does it make any sense? Great. So I am very excited about the Valdosta property because the advantages are unparalleled. You can't compare it with our Nigerian investments. Of course, you still invest in Nigeria if you can, but compare it. The 500 million naira you invest in a property right now in Ikoyi, Lekki, or VI will give you an average of $10 million yearly rent. But this same 500 million naira, which is the property I'm even proposing, it's not up to 500 million. If you invest it in this property that I'm giving you, it will give you nothing less than 25 million naira cumulatively in a year. By the way, it's a monthly rental income, not yearly. So every month you get your rent credited to your bank account. Does it make sense? Good. So I want you to know that Valdosta has one of the largest state universities in the US there, Valdosta State University. So it means you already have a ready market for your property. So if you decide to get this property now, you have a truckload of students who would gladly pay for rent for this property. And let's say you're not based in US, you will not have time to monitor this property. We have facility managers ready to take care of this property for you. All you need to do is, of course, you will inspect it, get to know the properties. By the way, we have some properties that have sold out. We have tenants living in some of the units of this property. So we only have a few more units available. So what exactly is this property? We have 20 units of 3-bedroom terrace duplexes in Valdosta, Georgia. 20 units of 3-bedroom terrace duplexes. By the way, as I mentioned, it's almost sold out. We only have few more units available. So how much rent will you get when you buy this property? You're looking at $1,500 monthly, not yearly. $1,500 monthly. That's a cumulative of $18,000 by the end of the year. That's 1,005 times 12. We give you $18,000. It is nowhere compared to how much rental income in Nigerian property we give you with all this headache. I still say Nigerian properties, by the way. Yes, I still do. But the difference is too clear. It's incomparable. You understand what I'm trying to say? Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much. I know I'm putting you in suspense for this Georgia property and Birmingham, but we'll get there. I want this one to sink in. Let's take it one step at a time. Once again, my name is Joe Dehile. See you next time. For more information, reach out to me with the number in the description.